Alright, people, what's up, everyone, and welcome to another reaction to another E3 2019 gameplay demo. And this one is for Astral Chain, which I am super excited for. Comes out in a couple months. It's going to be the first, I guess, exclusive game on Nintendo Switch from Platinum Games. I guess Bayonetta was on there, even though that's not exclusive. But I guess that double pack thing that came out. Actually, it wasn't really a double pack. It was more like you get Bayonetta 2 and they also give you Bayonetta 1. But of course, Bayonetta 3 will be the next one. Do they have something else? Babylon's Fall. No, I think that's PS4. That's too many games. Anyway, I'm looking forward to this one. This one looks sweet. The gameplay they showed, how the whole gameplay works, where you're capturing monsters and stuff, looks pretty sweet. So I'm excited. I'm still wondering what's going on with the whole like twin thing or whatever. Like they're speaking the same time or whatever. I have no idea. So hopefully the gameplay demo also explains that to us when they're talking about it. So hold on, let me make sure everything's good. Sorry, you see my thing. All right, we're all good. We're good. I'm making sure my audio is recording properly. Anyway, let's get to it. Let's check this out, baby.
Force, and you have these things called legions. And
Okay.
your legion is kind of like your buddy, you know.
Yeah, your persona.
That's a legion, by the way.
Oh, he has the Astral Chain.
So, yeah, there's the game, and you have different types of legions you can call upon. One is a sword.
This isn't
two in this
open world, is it?
Version is a sword.
In the locals.
And really, it's about this kind of this combat that is like kind of teamwork, right? It's like synergetic action is what we're calling it, and you have to kind of be able to execute moves. Look at Demetrius. He's, by the way, when I say Demetrius, he's the guy playing right there, and being a good cop, not jaywalking. Very good, thank you. And it matters. No, why are you serious? You could, and now he's laughing right now because okay, so. Basically, your cop.
Oh, Demetrius, you dick!
Plane, right?
You better hurry up. It's switching. Oh, bad boy.
And they're trying to destroy the. Thank you for not jaywalking. And
he kind of did though.
The planet. And your job is to defend the planet using these legions. And so while you're depositing, he's depositing
collect shit from the trash,
kind of cans and stuff like that. What's interesting is when you're not fighting, there's a little bit of fun.
Rewarding good citizenry.
Yes, you are. Funny enough that you are supposed to be a good. You know, a good example, the shining example of a police officer, and that's what you're doing.
Gotcha.
Right now, Demetrius is actually hacking into a camera because the main quest is to actually find a woman named Jenna. And what that camera is actually recording of where people were saying where Jenna was
Watch
going.
Dogs?
So he's kind of hacking into the system, see what recording is there, and then you can see where she actually was. So that's the main quest. Of course, while you're doing the main quest in this small little hub right here, there's an area you can run around and find some more side quests. So
okay, so it is open world.
And we're showing you a little bit of the investigation of it, right? You're trying to find this person. You need clues. You need to talk to people. So I think Demetrius is probably going to talk to a couple more people in a minute.
Sherlock Holmes from the future right now. Like he's looking for clues.
The side quests and stuff.
Now, with respect to the combat, I mean, the fluidity here, it looks like the combat could be pretty intense. Are we going to see
no, it's really bad. Like? He just no, it's horrible, actually.
Because it's going to be really hectic. I'll say this.
Okay,
the combat is interesting because it mixes the stuff that you know about Platinum Games, really fast-paced action, very combo-based, but you're going to have to learn how
so you can have a
to
custom character,
now,
I'm assuming, right?
A standard combo would be like, you know, yourself times 5. So
whoa, hey!
5, physical attacks times 5, and then summon your legion like that. Did you...
Took his ass down quick.
What happened to the good citizen that was playing?
Okay, look, it was just a stun gun knockout. They're not, I mean, look, see, everything's fine. He's there, he's breathing, he's a fanboy, it's okay. Fine.
It's going to cost you a lot of recycling to get your rep back.
Okay, so speaking of the rep, right, and that was, you think I'm kidding, so the rep, when you pick up, like, trash and you don't jaywalk, you be a good cop, you can actually use some of those duty points and actually spend it and upgrade yourself. So there is benefit in being a good upstanding.
I like
if only that's how it really works with police.
It's important, you know. And look, there's even like little
you can upgrade yourself.
You get and want to make sure because you can level up your character that way too.
If I'm a bad cop, does that take me in another direction, different skill points or anything?
You grow horns like in Fable.
It'll probably just slow you down. I mean,
or Star Wars. Star Wars, you get more evil looking, I guess.
You can unlock certain benefits and power ups as separate from like defeating enemies, things like that. And now I'll get to the combat later on, and I'll go into it because it gets pretty wild.
Tell me a little bit about the world that we're in right now. I'm already, from the very first second we loaded in, seeing some visual jokes, like some nods to, I guess, Lion King on Broadway. And some
yeah,
other
you
things
saw
around.
that. Harmony.
Harmony is where we're at?
Harmony, I think it's like Harmony Square, Harmony Plaza, I can't remember what name we settled on. But it's like the small...
Said Harmony, something earlier.
Square. Large screens, a little bit of, kind of making fun of, or kind of riffing off of real-world kind of elements in Times Square. But it is definitely kind of a futuristic fantasy world.
This game has a mini map, bro.
Right now,
I thought it'd just be a linear game. I guess it kind of is. It's just like has slightly open environments every level, maybe.
Kind of place it in the future.
Yeah. So here's an example of Demetrius about to run into one of those rifts, and we're going to see some of the combat here, which really I'm super stoked about. Cause I'm a big Platinum Games kind of guy. I played most of their games, especially like Bayonetta, 1 and 2 when they were on on our platform. So
no, okay.
I'm really into the combat.
Because does it not matter?
So he's jumping.
He just went head first right at that thing.
With the combat, do they ease you into it a little bit? I know sometimes these combat systems can get complex. Is there something they
what
do to
the fuck
into it? That way they can feel equipped to take on these challenges.
Absolutely. They start nice and slow. First you have. First you start out with basically your X-Baton is what his weapon is holding. In his, I think it's probably just on a small.
Oh, what the fuck's going on?
And you
looks
can
sick
change
though.
Your X-Baton into 3 different things. So if he presses up, down on the plus control pad, he can switch between different ones. There's like a small baton, there's like a sword, and there's like a gun. Now, after you learn that, they give you your Legion. Your Legion, right? So they're switching. He's switching to a gun now. Your Legion, there's 2. You'll start with 1 Legion. Let's say Arrow, for example. You're starting with that right now. There's a certain combination of your weapon and your Legion that allows you to do certain combo attacks. So, for example, if it's ZR times 4, wait a second, and then ZL, that may be specific.
I don't know what's going on.
And the sword type specifically. But if it's like ZR times 3, quickly press ZL, wait.
Wait, shooting the guy. Okay, I get it now.
ZL. That could be a different mix between your weapon and your Legion, and you have to unlock all this in a skill tree. But they start you off slow, but it gets really deep.
They start me off slow? Oh, you can like chain them to the ground. That's cool. Like that.
This looks very. Am I independently controlling my Legion as or am I just issuing certain?
It looks like you were.
So it's both. So in other words,
it totally looked like you were moving them there.
Most of the time, you're just running around with the left stick. You're just gonna be running around, right? That's the human character, your character. If you press ZR, you'll attack with your character. ZL issues your Legion to attack or move or something else. If you want to control your Legion, you saw Demetrius do this earlier, which you could tell your Legion to go around a character and actually chain and bind them. So once an enemy is bound, they can't really move, and you can deal extra damage, and they're pretty much, you can switch up your weapon, set them up for a particular combo, whatever you want. So you can hold ZL, and then you can just steer with a stick, and then you can summon and move your Legion.
The game was looking fresh.
You can send your
looks
Legion
gorgeous too. It's got like a Killer 7
right?
look to it sometimes too.
ZL,
or like a
ZR,
Suda game, I guess.
Jump and fly to your Legion, so you can get your body off the ground and into the air.
Even Killer's dead.
You can actually use it as like a grapple.
The way some stuff looks.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
And then it's
I've seen him switch between melee and shooting. How do you empower the player to have different play styles?
It's all about
like the ground's like bubbling up.
There's a wide range. We call them chimeras for basically enemies. There's a wide range of chimeras to deal with. Some of them take a humanoid form. Some of them are a beast form. They all have
this guy's talking way too fast for me, man.
Right?
He's getting through it though.
What you should do is focus on a sword. Demetrius has a sword right here. There was a, and if one of the enemies has a shield, a sword is really good at breaking down that shield. A small baton won't do that. So you have to kind of assess your situation, where
this
you want to go
world is.
first, and then pick.
I like the people you see and stuff.
It really should be.
It's kind of creepy. I like it. What the
first.
fuck is that thing?
Or do you want to go up into the air? Fine. Am I low on health? Fine. Then I will use my gun and my arrow. I'll go up to the air and stay back to make sure I can at least get some health. And you know what I mean? So there's different ways you can play.
Seems very Platinum.
Your combo of
some strategy to your combat's not just button mashing.
Are these battles like? Is this an extra precise execution that we're seeing here, or is this a little bit more of like a satisfying, like kind of however I attack a fight, I'm going to win?
I think it depends on what kind of gamer you are, but generally speaking, I think you can still get through most of the game just by, just basic combos. You don't have to do too much crazy.
Be real with me. Can I play this?
Absolutely. I mean,
I don't need to be Dark Souls like.
No. The appeal of the game is really really stylish, right? I mean, if you don't have to do it, if you just want to get through the story, go through the story. You'll have plenty of opportunities to just,
So you can butt mash. It'll look stylish. It'll look good. You'll feel good. You'll feel good. You'll feel cool.
If you want to do that. If you want to say, you know what, I want to
feel cool.
Kind of crazy combo where I'm switching weapons and legions in the middle of it, or I'm summoning one legion, I'm sending the other one out at the same time, and they're both just going rock solid. You can do that as well. It's not stopping.
So it's kind of how you build yourself. Whether I can make it easier for myself, but if I'm a really skilled gamer and I want to be executing things like that.
Oh, there's more.
So the character not
I would
talking?
to
It sounded like he was
100%
talking in
again.
the
That's to unlock all skill points, and it's a lot
in
to
the
do.
trailer.
So, you know, chew a little, get a little.
Confused.
You know, you chew a lot, you get so much in this game. So there's plenty.
I mentioned all the style. What inspired the style? Like,
Whoa,
I've never seen a game that looks like this, especially with like a set
code
thing
name.
attached
What?
to you like that. What inspired the style of the game?
You know, I think
Time to beat some angels' asses.
I can't speak on behalf of the developers. I haven't spoken
Or
to them,
chimeras,
but
whatever.
I can say that I think they want to go in a bit of a different direction because a lot of the Platinum games.
So
yes,
your
they
guy's
focus
just
on
beating
big
the shit out of them right now? What is he doing
but
up there?
this
Yeah.
one, you know,
There he is.
the way that you can.
I can
split
switch?
up
Can I
your
control him right
ZL
now?
and ZL buttons,
Control him.
You have to think about two things. It's a different feeling.
Well, there's
because
two
you
of them.
start off
What?
and you're like, okay, I need to focus on maybe attacking for me. You may not be using your Legion that much, and then it'll just click. Like, okay, so your Legion does have some usability, right?
This looks good.
You're not controlling
I like
things at
this.
all. It'll start to feel like you're just one cohesive unit, right? One
Can
team.
me and my Legion,
So I
like,
think that's the appeal. Is
hug it out?
that is a feeling of mastery and learning your team.
Can we get
your
intimate?
Kind of, your
But not like
synthesis with your
sexual, like
Legion
just
that makes
friends.
it really entertaining. It's not really. You can't
Can you
find
fist
that in
bump?
any of the Platinum games, so they, you know, it's also the new
That's the
ideas with the
question.
new people on the team. They really got some fresh ideas.
Can you
of
fist
what,
bump?
to change and augment maybe what people expect, and it should be surprising for most.
That's great. People are going to obviously want to check this out. I mean, I definitely want to play it.
Mhm.
When can they check out?
No, I only like
after
Call of
the
Duty
game?
and
After the
Madden.
game comes out?
Oh, I guess we'll never know when it comes out. Comes out August 30th, I think, so not too long. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of that was like the guy who was presenting it was talking so fucking quick at times. It's just like information overload. And the one thing I wanted to know, I didn't fucking get to know. I'm gonna assume the trailer is kind of lying to you a little bit. Not lying, but misinforming you, or I don't know, we're misrepresenting what the story is, kind of, just so far, because I haven't heard anything about, like, there's twins or clones or something like that, but it makes it seem like there is, because you hear them talk at the same time, but maybe that's just to show that there is a male and female character that you can play as, so they're both talking at the same time, saying, like, oh, here's a female voice, here's a male voice, but you can play as either or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, that looks sweet. Most of that was like, it was just visual. I'm just like, his brain started melting out my ears, but it looks sweet. It does look sweet. I mean, I don't get me wrong, it looks visually gorgeous for a Switch, definitely. I can only imagine how good it'll look on a small little screen like that while you're playing, like, bunched up in a corner somewhere, while your parents are fighting in the background. I'm just trying to build a scenario. You're like, oh, but me and my Legion are beating some ass while your mom and dad are screaming about fucking who knows what. Mom!